Hola, amigas, amigos, Malecón Manny here. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Sorry I haven't been posting many videos lately. It's been a busy 6-7 months for me and Mrs. Malecón. Right now we are in La Paz, Mexico, just a little outside of La Paz, and we're in our new home. It's been a very busy season here, moving down here from Alberta, Canada, and taking our truck all the way down here with our trailer and our dog and not all of our belongings, but essentials that we needed down here in Mexico to furnish our home. But we're here now, beautiful weather, can't complain. So today, what we are doing, got a little bit of free time. The house that we bought, well, actually we built, and there was a house already on it. But anyways, aside from that, didn't have a pool. The pool is coming eventually, probably around September, August, we're gonna build it. But in the meantime, Malecón Manny brought down an above ground pool. And we're gonna set it up today. Never done one before. Should be pretty basic. Looks pretty easy. Already got everything staged around the pad, so to say. And yeah, we're gonna put it together. I'll do a little video on it. It's not gonna be too long. I'm gonna speed it up in certain sections, but yeah, while the house was being constructed, I had the construction workers. There was one of my hats. Level out the pad for me, right? So that was essential. I mean, it was a lot of work. Where they did it used to be an old fire pit, a huge big fire pit area. I said to myself, I'm never gonna have a fire out here. Well, I shouldn't say that. I will have a fire, but probably down on the beach somewhere in La Paz or Balandra Beach. Did a video on that, check that one out. But yeah, so this morning, gonna set up the, I'm gonna check the levelness first. And then, yeah, start putting down, there's a pad to put down, like a plastic pad. Actually, I brought 2 down, just to be a little more safe, but there's hardly any big stones underneath there. It's all nice and like a very fine pea gravel. And I'm gonna check out the levelness one more time before I put the tarpon down and begin the build. So stick around, enjoy the video. Grab a beer, grab a water, grab a coffee, whatever you wanna do. Sandwich, make a sandwich. Follow me, watch the video, and also don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment or two, leave a notification and a thumbs up or down for this video if you didn't like it. But anyways, I hope you do, and we'll catch you on the next one. Okay guys, I'm gonna be checking the levelness of the pad here. So I don't have a 6-foot level, but I have my torpedo level, and I got one of the frames from the ladder assembly for the pool. So I'm just going to put her on there like that, and I'm just going to go around different points of the pad and see how level it is. Mrs. Malecon's holding the phone for me, and do a little video. Come this way. Okay. Come on over, Mrs. Malecón. See how level that she is there. Look at the bubble. Pretty good. Kind of between the lines. Let's go to the next spot. Not too bad. Depends where you hold it, I guess. Okay, we'll go over here. How's that look? Not too shabby. And we'll do one more. Let's check the corner over here. How's that look? Not too bad. Okay guys, we're gonna start putting her together and do a little filming while we do it. Take care.